So we have another good one. Texas Independence Referendum Act prompts discussion of secession from the United States. There might be an argument that Texas could succeed if there is an agreement between the federal government and the state. Kind of interesting. We've heard talk of this before. I mean, you really can't blame them considering all of the government corruption we're seeing at the federal level. At least they're doing something to push back a little bit. But before we continue, first, a word from today's sponsor. Today's video sponsor is Augusta Precious Metals. Is the Biden economy hurting your 401k or IRA? Well, help is on the way. Request the free gold IRA guide that persuaded Mark Levin to diversify his retirement with gold and precious metals. According to Mark, they won't just sell you, they'll educate you so you can make your own decision. Many of my supporters love Augusta Precious Metals, and you will too. Get yourself the free gold IRA guide at covfefe.click/IRA. covfefe.click/IRA. Okay. Greenville Republican Brian Slaton has filed House Bill 3596, the Texas Independent Referendum Act. If passed, the bill would put on a general ballot in November to allow voters to decide if the state should explore the possibility of seceding from the United States. Thus, this bill is not a bill to secede, but a bill that allows Texans to vote if the state should explore the possibility of succeeding. The Texas Constitution is clear that all political power resides in the people. After decades of continuous abuse of rights and liberties by the federal government, it is time to let the people of Texas make their voices be heard. If a majority of the people of Texas vote yes on the referendum, a committee will be established to investigate the feasibility of the independence from the Union and propose options and potential plans for independence to the Texas Legislature. So just to be clear, this is a vote whether to explore the possibilities, not a vote on secession itself. As I've said before, this is something that has been discussed before. It hasn't really gone anywhere yet. But what happens if a bunch of other states start doing the same thing? The good thing is people are actually starting to push back against the federal government corruption and overreach. And now, in light of all these banking failures and the government role in a lot of these banking failures, I think you're going to see more and more states exploring this option as a potential to push back against the federal government. In my personal opinion, I don't think secession is the greatest idea in the world. I think that there's a lot of things that make it semi-impossible. Security, for instance, military, things like that. You'd have to still be reliant on the states around you and the nation itself. I know there's been a lot of talk in the past few weeks about a national divorce, which I don't think is a good idea. It's kind of along the same lines, but only based on red state, blue state kind of a thing. I don't think that's a great idea either. I see why people are discussing it and why people are thinking about these things, but I think a better solution would be just to solve our problem. And to do that, we're going to need to secure the elections in each of the states. So the answer, in my opinion, does fall with the states, but I don't think it's secession. I think it's to secure our system of elections. This way we can actually elect the person that we want. Right now, the winner of 2020, we know who that was. It wasn't Joe Biden. And he's home right now, not in the White House. And now we're paying the consequences of it. And I see a lot of people ready and willing to do the same thing again in 2024. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a big mistake. So I understand why people are exploring things like secession and national divorces and things like that. But I think that the best play that we have is to get as many people as we can to push the state legislatures to, at minimum, get rid of the voting machines. And then at least we have a chance of winning. That's really all you can ask for. That's all I have to say here. If you would do me a favor, hit the like button. It helps get the video seen. Also, share it with your friends. That helps as well. Subscribe to the channel. And I put the full article from my Substack in the links below. Check it out. Also, where you can find me on Twitter to find all the latest breaking news and current events. And don't forget to check out the sponsors in the description below. Augusta Precious Metals. Get your free gold IRA guide at covfefe.click/IRA. I wouldn't leave your hard-earned retirement money in the hands of the cabal. You have states who are contemplating secession because these people can't be trusted. So I wouldn't keep your money in the stock market that is controlled by the cabal. That's all I have to say here. Until next time.